Hello children, welcome to your English class, and today we're going to discuss a beautiful story, The Beggar, the last lesson in your supplementary reader. In this story, we're going to know what influenced a beggar whose name was Lushkov to change his ways. The characters that we have in this story: Lushkov, the beggar, formerly a singer in Russian choir, and he was sent away due to his drunkenness. And the second character, Sergei, the advocate, a lawyer. He feels himself to be the godfather of Lushkov. Why does he feel himself to be godfather of Lushkov? We'll find out in the story. And the third character, Olga, an old woman servant, a cook in Sergei's house, the transformer of Lushkov. So now let's get into the story. Anton Chekhov's story, The Beggar, demonstrates the power of noble words and deeds of an empathetic, humane heart that transforms a drunken beggar into a sober notary. As usual, Lushkov, a beggar, was begging alms. He said that he had not eaten anything for the past 3 days. He didn't have even 5 kopecks to pay for a room to spend the night. He swore by God that he spoke the truth. He further said that he had been a school teacher in a village for 8 years, but lost that job due to the conspiracy of his colleagues, and he was without work for the past 1 year. The advocate Sergei looked at the beggar. He was wearing a torn overcoat in fawn color. His dull eyes told that he drank. He had red spots on his cheeks. While Sergei was feeling that he had met the beggar before, his eyes suddenly fell on the beggar's shoes that were of different sizes. This made him sure that he had met him the day before when the beggar told that he was an expelled college student. Sergei shouted angrily at Lushkov to stop his bluffing or else he would call the police. Taken aback at this sudden twist, Lushkov admitted that he was lying and said that he was neither a teacher nor a student but a singer in a Russian choir and was sent out of it due to his drunkenness. He tried to justify his lying and begging, saying that no one gave him any work when he told the truth. Suspecting Lushkov's willingness to work, Sergei asked if he could chop wood for him. Lushkov replied positively. Then the advocate called his cook, Olga, an old lady in his house, and told her to take Lushkov to the woodshed to chop wood. The beggar followed the old cook to the backyard. Though he was not ready to chop, he accepted because he was trapped by his own words. Moreover, He became weak physically to do any strenuous work because of his drunkenness. The old lady angrily threw the axe to him. He took a billet, a piece of wood, put in between the feet, and hit with the axe gently. The wood piece fell aside. He took it again and tried. When the cook told Sergei that chopping was done, he asked her to give Lashkov half a ruble. He also said Lashkov could come and chop wood on the first of every month if he wanted. Thereafter, Lashkov came for work many times on the first of every month. When Sergei moved into another house, he hired Lashkov to pack the things. In course of time, there could be seen a clear change in Lashkov. He became sober. He is no longer a drinker. Pleased with the improvement, the advocate Sergei found a writing job for Lashkov with his friend. Thus, a drunkard beggar became a sober writer. Sergei felt proud of himself to have set a person on the right path. 2 years passed by. One evening, Sergei was paying for his ticket at a theater when he noticed Lashkov. He was wearing a furry collared coat and a worn sealskin cap. When asked about his whereabouts, Lashkov said that now he was a notary and earning 35 rubles a month. Delighted by his answer, Sergei said that Lashkov was like his godson and he was happy that he was the reason for the change in him. Responding to his complacent statement, Lashkov said that he was thankful for whatever the role Sergei played in his case, but it was really the old lady Olga who changed him. Surprised, the advocate asked him how. Lashkov revealed that it was not he but the old cook chopped wood for him. She was so empathetic that she understood his physical weakness and ruined state. She scolded him like a mother. She wept for him. She owned the suffering in his place. And it was her words, her concern, her motherly affection that transformed a ruined drunkard into a respectable notary. So that's all about this story. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked this story. Hope you understood the noble qualities of the old woman, the cook at Sergei's house. Though she didn't know this beggar, she could feel for him. That was a humane heart, and that was humanity. From this story, what we can understand, the noble words and deeds of a humane heart can transform or change a person effectively. That's all about the story. Thank you. We'll meet again with some other story in the next session.